Hello everybody out there on YouTube. We are the middle-aged guys, and we are continuing on through with the glut of trailers that are coming out of Comic-Con. Alright, before we look at the trailer that we're going to be tearing apart and analyzing and reacting to in this particular video, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I am the Reverend.
The Theme here.
And I'm Grey Mouse 1.
Okay, of course, like I said, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, or the San Diego's International Comic-Con for 2018 is finishing up after this weekend. And the big thing, just like a lot of the trade conventions and other things like that, it's become a little bit of a cultural phenomenon and everything else. And the one reason why a lot of people who aren't even comic book fans go out of their way to pay attention to it is because, guess what? There's always a lot of trailers released out during Comic-Con. It used to be up until just past year or so, that they'd release trailers that were exclusive to Comic-Con, and then these trailers would get leaked out onto the net with shitty footage from somebody doing this, in the back row with their horrible cell phone, right? And this shit's jittering around while you hear "Whoa! Yeah! Wow!" in the background and everything else. But so what the publishers all got smart on was like, look, this shit's gonna get leaked anyway, so after we show it at Comic-Con, we'll do the debut there. It's all you have to do is hit the submit button, and then it goes live, and it's available to be looked at either through YouTube, your other social media, or even their own official websites. And then guess what? Nobody had to worry about tracking down and doing CDs and takedowns for trailers that were like, bad quality off of somebody's cell phone. All right, enough of that. What's the trailer we're going to talk about right now? I am glad you asked. Considering that we are the middle-aged guys and that we are very large fans of DC's animated series, in particular, Young Justice, of course, which Young Justice, the third season, thankfully, finally is coming out, for Young Justice Outsiders on the DC Universe streaming service. They went ahead and they released out an official Comic-Con trailer today. All right. We are going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at that right now. If you want to go ahead and follow along, it's the official Young Justice Outsiders official Comic-Con trailer on the DC Universe channel on YouTube. All right. And you can follow us along by hitting play in 3, 2, 1, and now.
Oh, they start right away, huh?
Happy about this. He knows we're trying to leave the light behind.
Don't blame Nightwing. The decision was mine. Babe, you're freaking out over nothing. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, because that's the way that show started, that episode.
Yeah.
The light and the reach. We faked Artemis' death. In fact, Artemis is Tigress.
What was I thinking? Wally and I really had something special.
I mean, that was a crazy plan.
Yep.
Just be normal.
I mean, good guys didn't even know about that shit.
So, superheroes wanted to be normal.
I
That's
so want to
impossible.
kiss you now. Or maybe kill you for putting us through all this.
Hold that thought. You can decide later when we're alone.
Reach. Fuck you, Ambassador. Fuck you.
The Reach will leave this world.
But won't that leave behind
Oh,
evidence of
Black
our
Beetle.
tampering with this planet?
No. Not after we destroy Earth.
Black Beetle MFDs. They're causing a deterioration of the planet's magnetic field.
I really do like the fact that they went ahead and they did a recap in this particular trailer.
Yeah.
For the fact that how long has it been between seasons? Like 7 years, right?
It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
There will always be a world to save. Now drop me and go. Omega Squad has...
I'm reading a 21st MFD in the Arctic.
Even at our top speed, I'm not certain the two of us can generate enough kinetic energy.
Then how about the three of us?
The Kid Flash is in danger.
Just tell them, okay?
Kid!
I think he got teleported somewhere, man. In all honesty.
Where's Wally?
Well,
You wanted me to tell
it
you.
is crazy that the Scarab said that he's gonna cease,
Yeah.
Well,
but wasn't absolutely clear on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
need a break, Calder.
So one of the Flashes ended up
Wally
dying anyway.
founded this team. Without him,
I understand.
this is at the very end of the last episode of the
Yeah.
second season.
Yeah.
So
Thank God it's not the end of the damn series.
As usual.
Business as usual. So this is all new here after this point.
yep.
All right.
That's why I don't think it's going to be a big of a time lapse as it was between season 1 and season 2.
Oh, that was absolutely ridiculous. The season
Well,
1 2-time jump.
All right.
If
But
if they
the backtracking, the storytelling that they did there was brilliant.
It was, but doing it again would kind of be, I don't know. It wouldn't have the same effect.
No, I think they could still
there's
do it.
metahuman
However,
traffic in Markovia that we can
however,
shut
you know,
down with
going
your
ahead
help.
and continuing on,
When it's all
it's just
over,
naturally
we go
from
our
this
separate
point
ways. No muss,
would be
no
the
fuss.
would be the most natural part.
Prince
They're all in
Leon,
stealth gear.
You tested positive for the metagene. Princess Tara would likely have tested positive as well.
Which explains why she was taken. Something
Wow.
daring must be done if I am to save Markovia. Metagene activated. Let's see.
Metagene, humans,
Yep.
bio.
Ooh,
Yes.
Lobo's back.
Lobo, yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
Shadows.
Shadow,
Static.
Static, Bane and Batman, Destro. Hey,
Yep. Ooh, hey.
and now you see the tech from Apocalypse,
Yep.
and then the
And-
Forever Children. Queen Bee. Is that Killer Frost?
Huh.
Raish.
He seems ticked off.
Oh,
Dr. Fate. Yeah.
wow.
And Vandal. Ah, boy.
Coming soon to DC Universe, which we'll go over the details of that again a little bit later. All right, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and switch gears here, and we'll talk about what we've seen so far. Okay, initial thoughts, guys. I know we've poked around about like some of the promo art that's been leaked out. Actually, not leaked out, but put out previously and everything else. Obviously, I'm really happy that this is coming about because it is a long time coming, and this is actually one of the few times that after fans have actually rallied together to go ahead and get things going as far as a dead show is concerned, that this show is actually coming back. Granted, not completely in the form that everybody is expecting it to, but it's not on Cartoon fucking Network, which is a good thing. All right. Initial thoughts, guys.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The recap, okay, yeah, get you up to speed, quote unquote. But then they start immediately with some new stuff. They didn't just play a recap and then just announce the show. No, they put some new footage out there of existing heroes, existing villains, and new people. And it's like, yes, I'm all for it. I don't know if I'm going to subscribe for that streaming service, but I'm all for it. Gray Mouse, what are your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts are kind of almost the same as yours. I do like, again, like when we were watching the video, I think that they're going to start it right away. Start off with right away, right after the events that happened at end of season 2, which is good. From just looking at it, it seems like it's still the same formula. There's some comedy there. There's some action there. And it looks like there's some underlining story that's going to also be there, and and it's like they do pay homage to season 1 and season 2 events, which I mean they have to, but it seems to me, those are my initial thoughts. I'm just I don't know about that streaming service though. Again. But
which we'll go over the details again. I know we've already mentioned it in the previous video that when we're talking about Titans. If you haven't seen that particular one, just follow the card that's probably right above my head over here, and then you'll be able to see what our thoughts are in concerns of Titans and everything. Because we're not going to waste any more. We're not going to waste any time in this particular video talking about that one. All right, but with this particular one, I got to say that I am happy that they went out of their way and they did the whole long recap. Considering how much time they spent, emphasizing the Wally West, Artemis, Kid Flash, Artemis relationship and everything else, and how that ended, I am almost certain that they're going to find a way to bring Wally West back with this particular season.
It did seem like they centerfolded on that before they showed the footage, because that was the basic part of the recap. Even though they could have centered it on the Reach and the War World and
everything else,
but no,
I mean, it really seemed like they went ahead and they pushed that to the forefront of everybody's attention when they were going ahead and doing the recap thing. I don't know if it's going to happen right away. What's obviously going to happen right away, what it looks like is that now that they know that, this is what has been going on, they've been basically human trafficking for people with metahumans, or metagenes that are in some way or another, that they're able to go ahead and weaponize and activate. What's funny is that I'm watching the 5th season of the season of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that's almost exactly one of the sub storylines of that. But that's, I'll put that one aside and everything. These guys were thinking about that, and they were already pointing toward that like 5 years previous to this. All right. But the cool thing about it is that it looks like the majority of the old crew is all there. The one glaring omission, and kind of like a question that I've had ever since looking at the original artwork that they've put out, but for some stupid reason I haven't ever mentioned on video, it was where is hard-ass Miss Martian?
Yeah, I was about to mention that. You saw the bio ship, but you did not see Miss Martian there.
I think I did. I think I saw her in one of the action scenes. I did notice her, but it's for a fleet second.
Because the thing is that she wasn't part of any of the promo artwork or anything else that they released out.
No, you're right. I think I did see her.
I mean, there's obviously a whole bunch of new characters and other things that they're going to be able to go out of their way and poke around with and play with and all of that, which I'm really happy, because the folks who are in charge of this was this I think Gregman and Wise, those guys right there who've been show running for this. According to them, they have ideas and like overarching storylines that will shoot all the way into like season 5 and 6 if they're given the time. All right.
Something brought Lobo back, the main man.
Yeah. So, I mean, whether or not it's, we have the Krolitans or some other alien race that, is running around with, I don't know, under an identity that sounds more akin to dental care products like the Reach. It's definitely something that's up in the air. All right.
I'm wondering if they're actually if we're gonna get more context on the light.
Oh,
no. I mean, that's pretty much. I think the light has been pretty much brought to the forefront now. That everybody knows that they're, the people behind pulling the strings. Now I'm just kind of wondering how things are gonna pan out now that they're kind of out there now.
I think the one thing that they're probably going to move a little bit closer to, and they've been doing this slowly over all of the first season and all of the second season, which reviews for those episodes we will get back to in due time. All right, is that they have slowly gone out of the way to slowly peel back the curtain and reveal, all right, what is the Light's end game? What is their big plan? All right, because the thing is that, you know, when we came to the end of the first season, it was like, oh well, the Light was doing a whole bunch of other things, and then they went ahead and left them the cliffhanger with the Justice League disappearing for 16 hours and stuff like that, which indicated that there was something else that they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we went ahead and they went ahead and they unveiled what was going on with that, got the Justice League pretty much out of the picture for a long time for the our very dental hygienic friends to come in and invade the Earth. You know, in which case, after that was all done, you know, there was obviously a thing going on with trafficking in metahumans, and then they got a hold of Warworld, and then that very last part where Vandal Savage goes ahead and he shakes the hand of Darkseid on Apocalypse. You know, I thought at that case, all right, maybe their big play was that they were trying to get a hold of Warworld, okay? But obviously, the fact that Vandal Savage is even talking to Darkseid, there's something much bigger that they're trying to move toward.
Actually, throughout the whole ordeal, they hinted at that from the get-go, because you had weapons from Apocalypse and New Genesis and the Forever People. You had that, and they were always teleporting tech in. So you have that connection already. We just don't know what the hell is going on. And like as you said, Rev, we don't know what their end game is, and what is freaking G. Gordon Godfrey. I want to know more of that. I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
To add on to the pile of stuff that we're talking about is that I know it's Young Justice, and it's focused on Young Justice, of course. But I'm wondering what part the Justice League is going to be playing in Season 3. So the reason why I say that is because they've reached to a point now where it's kind of, they're doing their own thing. They're still being mentored, but they're not being mentored as much as they were in Season 1 and 2. So I'm kind of wondering if the Justice League is going to be, are we going to see more of the actual Justice League involved, or is it just going to be most of Young Justice, those crew?
In this trailer, you did see Shazam, aka Captain Marvel.
You saw Flash, and you saw Wonder Woman.
You saw Black Lightning.
Yeah.
So
you saw what's his name? Atom Man, or what's his name?
Adam. You saw Batman, and
Batman.
But what I'm not saying they're going to be far removed, but I'm just wondering how involved they're going to be with the team. Of course, Batman's going to lead the team. Of course, that's. But is it going to be Nightwing who's doing all the what do you call it, the missions?
No, Aqualad took the team back.
Yeah, it just, from what it sounded like.
No, Aqualad took the team back.
No. Yeah, I got that. But, okay, no, I'm just saying, is the Justice League going to dispatch the Young Justice as much as they just, or are they going to do their own thing?
I mean, even at the end, Aqualad sent out a team to see what Savage and, their new partner and, where they took the world. He even said that as a mission. So, Great Mouse, this could just start right after.
That's one thing. I'm thinking it start like the day after Wally West leaves or disappears. I'm just saying, well, at least we don't have to worry about him tripping all over the place. Too soon?
Baby.
Too soon?
Maybe. No, not really. This is a continuation of a storyline that's over 5 years old.
That's where Marvel got their Infinity War ending from. That when they saw Kid Flash disintegrate like that, and okay, fine. But
yeah.
Anyway,
all right.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Let's bring this back in.
And
that's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to this
trailer for Young Justice Outsiders. We went ahead and we showed it. We had our thoughts. We had our discussion. What are your thoughts? We'd like to know. What are your thoughts about the fact that this is only going to be exclusively available on the DC Universe streaming service? What are your thoughts on that? And having to bust out another few dollars a month for another subscription? We'd like to know. You let us know by leaving us a comment below. Heck, while you're at it, let us know if you liked this video, if you didn't like it, either one. Whatever you do, leave us a comment. And if you really want to see more videos from us and you want to know when we release them out, we do suggest you go ahead, subscribe to the channels, and hit that bell icon so that you'll know and receive notifications whenever we drop anything out.
Yeah.
Right? With all of that, all of our bullshit regarding the Young Justice Outsiders official trailer, the first official trailer, and the DC Universe streaming service as we know it right now, ends right here. I'm the Reverend.
The Theme here.
And I'm Grey Mouse 1.
All forms of entertainment has the right to exist, even if you don't like it. Credits.